Hi friends, today we are going to continue the use reference hook. Today we are going to see the one more example of the use reference hook. Command prompt, edirectory, web application, ReactJS, React hooks, my React hooks. Open the VS Code editor, close all this. Make it collapse. First create the one folder here in the use reference stopwatch. I'm going to develop the stopwatch using the use reference hook. Create a file called index.jsx rfce stopwatch. Go to the main.jsx. Here, instead of the image view, create stopwatch, import stopwatch, and inject into the here. Inject into the render dot render function. After npm run the application and open the web browser. See, stopwatch is go to the VS Code index.jsx. Here stopwatch. Here I am going to use the one local variable, make it as a let, seconds equal to 0, seconds dot to fixed of 3. I'm going to show two buttons here. Button 1, here it is start button, and button 2, it is stop button. These buttons, make it as a CSS bg padding x-axis 4, padding y-axis 2. X-axis 3, padding y-axis 2. Rounded MD. Decrease the same classes apply here also. bg px2 and py1 and rounded here. Some margin 4. Flex, justify content, center, align items, center. and a flex column, gap of if you click on the start button, this will be incremental, like this will be start the time. For that I'm going to create one method called handle start. I'm going to take here two use state functions. One is I'm making this a initial value as null. It is start time and set start time. Second one is const. Now I'm making is a, or you can make it as a present time or current time. Current time set current time. Use state of null. I'm making initial value. For this, I'm making that for start, I'm making set start and set current is equals to initial value as a after pressing the handle start, I'm making as a date dot now. For set current also making as a date dot now also. King said dot. But after set start as a initial value will be remain same. But this will be changed according to the interval. For that set time set interval. This function I'm going to use. Set current value will be changed. Date dot now. Date dot now. When will be changed every 10 milliseconds. Here, if you use here milliseconds, I'm going to write this and then in the above if condition. If that start time not equal to null and present current time not equal to null, in that case only I'm going to pass seconds equal to current time minus start time by 1000. I'm making this present time minus current time 1 seconds. I'm making the current time minus start time. After this, it will increases. If you click on this handle start button, it will proceed with this. It will set the date dot now and date dot now to the set uh, start time and set start time and set current time. This set start time will be remain same, but this current time set current time will be changes in every interval of the 10 milliseconds. This 10 milliseconds it will be start, and every 10 milliseconds this will be increases. After increasing, it will increasing But in the UA component, if you see this, it will going to render. How it is going to render? First it will check this, it is not equal to null or not. It will not equal to null, it will enter into this if conditions. If condition will check this current time minus start time by 1000. It will going to store this value into the seconds. Like it will increasing like 1, 2, 3, like that it will going to increase. If you see the here, I'm going to use the event like on click event. Here I'm going to write the handle start. I'm only working on the first start button. After completing this start button, I'm going to work this stop handle stop also, like stop button also. First we are going to see the how this start button will work. If you see it is starting. If you want to stop, you can click on the stop. But now at present, we not used this stop button. We have not written the logic for the stop button. It is a simple. For that function handle stop. Here it is a simple. First here we are going to take one use reference. That our concept comes here. Use reference. Here we are going to take interval reference. We have already studied this concept in the actually taking the reference of the intervals like set interval reference and not set timeout not required, but set interval reference we have already studied in the use effect hook. There we have taken the reference of the set interval, and we have when we have that cleared that reference, when we come out of that we are not going to take the local reference for this, like this not going to take like interval reference. If you take like this interval reference, if you take like this, we cannot use this one in the next function. It will use a local variable for the handle start. But for that we are going to take the use effect instead of the use state. Use effect we are going to take sorry, use reference we are going to take. Sorry, not use effect. Apologies for that. Use reference we are going to take. Here this one also I'm making as a null. I'm passing. See, use reference also imported and use state also imported. Why use reference means? Use reference we know that we have studied. It never refreshes the page. It never re-renders the DOM element. It will only do the it will only take the reference of the element. For that, here we have in the instead of the local variable, we have created one reference for the interval reference. I have assigned the set interval to the interval reference. I'm using that interval reference for the clear interval and interval reference here. It is shown like this. Use reference. Interval reference is a constant. Okay, maybe you can make it as a let. Sorry. You can make it as a constant. We have studied also interval reference contains the dot current object. Interval is a actually object, is a reference object, is a mutable reference object. In this contains only one property called dot current. See, if you now it is removed that if you want to run this, clear this one and npm run the dev. It is running now. In this, we are assigning this interval reference to the interval reference dot current of that property. See here, if you want to clear the interval reference dot current. Here we are going to stop this here. again on click handler, handle stop, handle stop. Here comes to the here. If you click on the start button, it will start it. If you click on the stop button, see it is stopped. If you click on again, it will start from the 0 again, and if you click on this, now it is stopped. If you click on start, after 10 seconds, we are going to stop. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now I'm going to stop like this. If you want to reset, there is a function for reset also. First, I'm going to create one button for the reset. Reset. Set. Remove this one. First, I'm going to write the logic for the. Then I'm going to assign to the on-click handler. First, for this, not here. After this, here function handle reset. Handle reset function. Here, for resetting, these two things I'm going to assign. Here, start and stop. If you do like this, set start time I'm making as a present, and set current time I'm making it as a set start time I'm making as a date dot now, present date dot now, I'm set current time I'm making as a date dot now. If it comes to the after clicking on this handle reset, it will comes to the here where this function, it is actually the start time and current time is not equal to null. It will a condition is satisfied, it will comes to the seconds, like it will comes to the here this part, that current time minus start time, current time and both this time are both are same. Here if you observe here, both are same. Here it will give the 0 by anything is 0. If seconds will be 0, it will stop the time, it will reset the time to the 0. If you see here, then I'm going to change it to color yellow. On click handler, handle reset function. If you open the browser, both are same, I think. Making as a red. Okay, it looks like nice. If you click on this, it will start from the 0. If you want to stop this, you can stop, but it will not reset it. It will stop here in the 4.6 seconds. If you want to reset comes to the 0, you can click on here, this will comes to the 0. Click here. See how it is changing. Stop this and reset. Change it to 10 seconds. It little bit fast. Click on this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop and reset this. Same example is given in this use reference also, but little different. I have written the handle reset also, but instead of you can try this instead of 0 means it will give the another there is a output will be changed. Try that one also once again. In giving instead of giving the data now, try to give that 0 also, but uh, you will face some other output. You will have take the some other output. Like that's all, friends. If you like my content, please like and subscribe my channel and support my channel.